Hi friends, thank you all so much for joining me again here. Welcome to the Heal, Lift, Rise community. My name is Karla. Thank you all so much for joining me here. I appreciate all of the wonderful love and support you have to my channel and support of my content and what I share with you all. Of course, today's topic, I wanted to share with you something very important. And this is a key component to transformation. And I'm going to share with you my personal experience because I love to share my personal experiences with all the different topics and things that I talk about because, for one, it makes it more relatable, more real. You can understand from my own perspective, from your own perspective of what it's like dealing with XYZ and how I've been able to overcome XYZ, how it's helped me on my journey. And maybe you too can, have that as well. And you can think, okay, you know what? I can do this. There's no reason for me not to, be more courageous into being alone. There's, nothing to fear. I am strong. Just changing your perspective on whatever it is that's holding you back and realizing that everything that we experience is for our benefit. Even if at the time we think that it's a curse, it's for our greatest and highest good because the universe is always looking out for you. The universe has always got your back 100%. 100%. Today I wanted to talk about the power of being alone. There's so much freedom in being alone. You really, really have a sense of renewal and this expansion of self from being alone and being in your own energy. Because, my friends, this is so important. If you cannot be alone and be comfortable in your own energy, chances are you can't grow in the best way because you're always surrounded by other people and their energy. That's very, very important. You have to be able to embody and embrace your own sense of self and discover what it is that lights you up and your passions and how you think, the way you think, and develop a relationship with yourself because yourself should be priority. You need to take care of yourself. You need to love yourself. You need to get to know yourself, develop the relationship, the connection. And as you develop this connection to yourself, this is where you develop a connection to source and where you realize there's this infinite supply of energy, this infinite love and connection that has always existed. It's always there for you. And again, it's expansive. It keeps expanding and expanding and expanding. And you realize, there's a realization you have that you don't need anybody. And it's not a selfish thing. It's not an ego thing. It's, not a pride thing. It's more of a soul-based thing where you don't need people to help you and heal you. You got yourself. You have got yourself, and the universe knows this. The universe is guiding you. The universe is giving you all of the synchronicities and guidance that it can give you to nudge you in a certain direction, to get you to move outside your comfort zone, to get you to make certain choices and decisions for your highest and greatest good. Now, if you have attachments to certain people or things or whatever, the universe will take that away. The universe will say, you're either going to surrender to this, you're going to surrender internally to accepting that you have to let go. You have to let go. Or the universe is going to externally create the situation where you have to let go. You have no choice but to let go of a certain person, thing, situation. This is the way it works because attachments are essentially the root of all suffering. And I know you've heard that phrase before, and it is true. Attachments cause greater suffering. We have to release and let go, because nothing is ours and everything is an experience. And we are not attached. Even if we are all connected and all one, we are not attached to anyone, anything. We realize in our own solidarity that we are one, and we are whole as we are, and we are complete as we are. We don't need anyone or anything to complete us. And there's power in that. Being alone, I will say, from my own experience, was one of the hardest times I had ever gone through, but it was also the most rewarding. The most rewarding, I repeat, the most rewarding. And why is that? Because during this time of being alone, I had to come face to face with all of the shadows, all of the things I did not want to look at about myself, things that I had been carrying from the past that I had no idea I was even consciously carrying. I had to face all of that. I had to face my fears, my greatest fears. I had to face alone. I had nobody by my side, nobody. And the universe literally created the scenario of, you're going to surrender and you're going to let go of everyone that you're attached to, everything that you're attached to. And this even includes like habits, like spending, materialistic things, all that. We're literally creating, the universe is like, we're creating this environment for you to let go of everyone and everything that you think you need in your life, for you to realize that you are your own greatest strength and that you have to heal. You got to face your shadows, you got to face your baggage, your stuff, and you will overcome and heal that on your own. You're going to be much stronger and more solid in who you are, more rooted and grounded in who you are, to a point where when you face other challenges, it's not going to shake you. It is not going to shake you and scare you, because you've been through it. You've been through one of the hardest challenges, and that is one of the hardest challenges. Most people cannot be alone with themselves. Most people have to be in the company of others 24/7, all the time. And I'm not here to say that being around people is bad, and that, having friends is bad and enjoying someone else's company is bad. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you have an attachment where you feel like you need to talk to somebody every single day, where you feel like you need to hang out with certain people every single day, and it's like this need, that is an attachment, and that is not good. That is not going to serve you in your highest and greatest good. The universe will create the scenario for you to have to release and let go externally, or they're going to give you the option to release and surrender internally, to letting that go, and not being so forthcoming of, I need this person, or I need to hang out, I need this, I need that. It's there's no other way. There's no other way around it. Because we have to, in order to grow, release and constantly let go and surrender, let go and surrender. That's what the process of life becomes, is how much you are willing to let go and surrender to life in certain circumstances, situations, and people that pop up in your reality. How much you are willing to let go and surrender is going to determine how well you thrive in life. Because if we are constantly caught up in all of the little dramas and all of the attachments and needing people, not wanting to be alone, not wanting to face our own stuff, we will not thrive, and it will hold us back, because it creates resistance. It creates resistance to the natural flow of life. And this is the divine flow. This is the divine flow. So I'm sharing this with you because there's so much freedom in being alone. If you find yourself that you're alone now, if you're going through a tough time, if you're in the midst of a spiritual awakening, you're lost, you're confused, you're scared, you don't want to be alone, I'm telling you with so much 100% confidence that you are going to be just fine. You are going to make it. You are going to overcome everything that you are facing right now. this is a time for you to study, for you to gain spiritual wisdom and knowledge. And I did this myself when I went through my own having to be alone, my own awakening. I gained a lot of knowledge from books, from YouTubers that were spiritual teachers on here. I meditated, and I still meditate. And when you meditate and you connect, you gain more wisdom. You are able to tap in to this infinite supply of energy. Like, you connect deeper to your intuition, and you realize that the world is so much greater, and the reality you're living is so limiting. So there's so much benefit to be had to embracing being alone, because you can utilize that time to grow and to expand and to realize your greatest self, like who you truly are at the core of you. And I share this with you with so much love and so much confidence that I know you're going to thrive. You're going to get through this challenging time, whatever it is, I know you're going to get through it. And be alone. Be willing to miss out on things. Be willing to say no. Go through a season of saying no to people and, creating a space for yourself and creating your life and your dreams, because there's always going to be people that need you, that want your time and attention. You have to be discerning of who really deserves your time and attention. And the only way to do that is to be alone. Be in your own energy. Because I'm telling you, when you get into the energy of others, you're going to be able to discern very quickly if it's benefiting you or if it's bringing you down. And there's so much power in that. So much power. Anyways, I hope in some way this message helped you today. I love you all, and until next time, bye.